Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm just going to ask Alexa what the time is. Alexa, what's the time?
It's 5:21 p.m.
It's 5:21 p.m. Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Sunday the 20th of March.
So it's Sunday the 20th of March. It's just after 5 p.m. in the evening, and I've just got back from my mum who lives in Chatham, Dorrell Gardens. A taxi arrived about 11 o'clock this morning. Very nice driver, said good morning to me as I got into the car with Max, my small chihuahua. And he drove me all the way up to my mum's. He didn't say a word, not one word was spoken. I gave the driver £10 because I was going to pay for the fare. And my mum came out of the door and she was about to go to the driver with a £20 note. And I said, Mum, I paid the taxi. But then she asked the driver if he had two £10 notes. So he changed Mum's £20 for two £10 notes. And me and my mum went back into the flat. I sat down near where my father Derek used to sit, near the French windows. Still missing my dad after 6 months. It's still upsetting seeing the empty chair by the French windows, but there you are, life goes on. Sat down, Mum told me I could put the TV on, so I put the television on. I started watching Four in a Bed, the hotel TV programme. I love that. I watch it all the time, almost nearly every day. And there was a couple talking about the dog's bum fruit. I've never heard of a dog's bum fruit before. And my mum was came over to me and she cooked me some spaghetti bolognese. So as I was watching the dog's bum fruit, my mum bent down and handed me my dinner. This is my homeless t-shirt, by the way. The passage to ending homelessness. I support it. I was homeless for 2.5 years. I know what it feels like, so I support homeless charities and multiple sclerosis and brain tumour and cancer, amongst some of the charities I support. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, I ate the spaghetti bolognese. My mum gave me a banana and yogurt for afterwards. She cooked Max a Cornish pasty. And she cut it up and Max ate it. She wanted to feed the dog, and well, I said Max is okay, but she still wanted to feed Max the Cornish pasty, and he ate it all. I've got to take him for a walk later. So I sat down, watched a bit of telly, news on and off, talking pictures, Four in a Bed, and Mum made herself cups of tea and coffee because I don't drink tea and coffee around there. Went outside in their little garden area and walked Max up and down, and I noticed Veronica had left crusts of bread outside her door. So I've had plenty of food, so has Max. The bread was left on the floor. Veronica likes birds, so you've got bird ornaments, bird houses, bird feeders. And to be honest, if I had a garden, I would have stuff for the birds, and I would plant roses and flowers, but I live on a balcony. And we've been discouraged from feeding birds because people get their balconies crapped on, and the seagulls crap over people's cars, and it's not very nice to have bird crap everywhere. So we've been told off for feeding birds because it encourages foxes and seagulls and to crap and vermin, as they put it. Right? Sue and Barry were in their accommodation, and I think one of them came out and walked Sam, their dog, near the French windows. So I didn't really go out as often as I would have gone out because the neighbours kept coming out when I was walking Max. And Max just, I just went up there for a bit of peace and quiet and a bit of like different scenery. And if they wanted to stay in all day and walk around my mum's part of the garden, that's up to them. But you know, we did go out and he did have a couple of wees outside. I mean, dogs do that. That's what dogs do. So I left my mum's getting on for 5 o'clock. Mum rang the taxi. It was changed to Vokes because they had to find a driver that would take a dog, and he took about 6 to 10 minutes to get to my mum's address. An Asian man with a cap and a hoodie, and he drove me to my address round the back because I asked him to, and my mum had told him to put one of my bags in the boot. And when he put the bag in the boot, I was sat in the back, and he rammed the boot down like my dad used to do when he took me to the sorting office in Chatham, parked on yellow lines, and he thumped the boot down on the car. So that reminded me of Derek, my dad. I got out, pushed the lift button, and I noticed half of the Greggs takeaway is still on the floor. One part of it's gone, and the other half is still there. It must be going off by now. Surely this Greggs takeaway that no one's owned. So I got in the top taxi, got to floor 1, got in my flat, windows nice and open, lovely fresh air, felt good, felt okay. Then I put the telly on, and it's come out on Proud Chat Dating Television. And now I'm reading Jen, BTM, convincing TV single 50, Colchester, Essex. Any gay by Dom Top OAPs meets please Tanya. Gay by Dom old age pensioners this person wants. Hi, I'm Dan, a 50-year-old gay guy. Someone in an obese male, 43, looking for friendship. So it just came on this chat when I came in. I don't use the chat television. I haven't got the remote control for a start to the TV. I use Facebook dating, and I'm really not getting very far on that. Just a couple of chats and nothing else. Oh, and I'll just quickly show you some of the things my mum gave me coming home. 6 Bramley apple pies, a bottle of Evian water, Morrison's orange juice, 2 beef dinners, 2 bananas, 1 small Mars bar, 2 pints of Morrison's milk, and there was a Kit Kat as well. I do believe there's a Kit Kat and a yoghurt. I have ended up with £7 change because my mum gave me £15 for the taxi in case it came to over £10, and an extra 250p's, and that was funny because I gave 250p's to the cancer research in Morrison's yesterday. I put it in his little pot and I got the cancer research badge, and I had a pound change from this morning, so I'm fine, thank you.